Nadia.
Sophie.
Michelle.
Andrew.
I will say that's the one thing that really entertained me when we went to her, and she went, yeah, so it's Mish, and I'm like, how do you...
Because I put that in every Wix chat thing. I
Yeah,
don't put my full name in
Wix.
Wix.
Mish.
Can I clarify that that's not the only person we know that does that?
I know, but it was this moment where she was just like, so it's Mish and I'm like, no, it's
Have you ever communicated with Ali that your name is not pronounced Mish?
No.
I don't know if she does that as like a pet name thing or if she just thinks.
I think
that's...
she's doing it in a pet name sense.
I think it's like the way everyone
she called me,
pronounces...
see, like even before lockdown, she called me Michelle all the time.
Mm-hmm.
She knew that. It was just, I think, because I'm putting that on everything in terms of online to do with R-CADE, I'm not using my full name for R-CADE stuff.
Yeah.
And I think they're just getting used to it.
Mish.
I think it's similar to the way people say Bri as Brie.
Brie, yeah.
I call him Bri Diggity Dog.
You don't know how to
call-
pronounce an
I
I.
just
You
call
see an I on
Bri.
its own. Like, is it I or E? Is it I or E? I or E? Brie.
So are we getting started?
We can do. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's been a minute of
That's a
Michelle
cold
explaining
open.
her name.
Do you want to do the intro song or are you happier with the one that I picked?
We have an intro song. We should sing an intro
No.
song.
Are we?
Like,
Oh my god! Make a wee
Welcome
jingle.
to the R-CADE Podcast.
We have this proves none of you listened to the last one.
The Frasier
No, I did. I
thing.
think we should make it.
I'm
Oh, we should make our
listening.
own. We have an intro song.
What's wrong? I'm listening.
That's fine.
I was here, why did I?
Is that where you're going to hold the
Feeling
mic?
glad, feeling sad.
When I called, I'm going to do this.
I mean, we're on now and you are talking.
Yes,
But you don't have
none
the
of this
microphone
is
at your
important.
face.
No, but this is part of it.
Sam loves a cold open.
Yeah. And what's colder
It
than
is.
-4 degrees?
To be honest,
Negative
regardless,
6
it doesn't
degrees.
matter because I can hold the mic
That's
here
so
and
true.
my levels are still going up.
They're not hitting where I want them to hit, so will you move the mic closer to your bloody face, please?
I will when we're doing important
But this is
Stuff.
this is the important stuff.
Is it?
Yeah, but this is part of the podcast now.
Well,
This is.
I wasn't informed when we started recording, so there we
We
go.
s-
Well,
Hold on,
That's why
hold
I
on,
do
wait.
it. It's like when Sam takes a photo of you.
There, we
Are we
started.
all meant to
You don't
clap
know
at the
what's
same
happening.
time?
No, it's too late for that.
That's called stalking.
Yeah, this is voice stalking.
That's called tapping someone's
Voicing.
phone.
No.
I love a full voice stalking at Christmas time.
Look, I know I'm single, but I'm not tapping phones, alright? Anyway, welcome to the R-CADE Podcast. My name is Sam, aka at Quantum Roberts on all social media, and I'm joined by the other members of the R-CADE staff, including...
Nadia.
Sophie.
Mish.
And Andrew, you can find me as at Japandrew on social media. Thank you very much.
He's putting his name out there. I can finally put it in the vlogs. And you can catch those vlogs a week early on the R-CADE Glasgow Patreon or on our YouTube channel with plenty of other content. This month we're looking back at our Big Fat Quiz of the Year and ahead to January 2023, all the things that will be coming with and going away with that. Tease.
Tease.
But first of all, how's
We will
everybody
still sell
doing?
tea.
We still
Oolong teas, green teas.
I find the word
Breakfast
oolong
teas.
very uncomfortable.
Lemon and ginger.
Why do I find it
it's-
uncomfortable?
Yeah.
So is it teas and toast now?
Teas and toes?
Teas and toast? No, no.
Heads, shoulders, teas and toes.
Teas and toes.
No, Andrew's saying teas and toast, which could be our Valentine's Day special.
We're never
Sexy-
doing a Valentine's
sexy
Day
tea and
special
toast.
ever again.
We have
No.
never done a Valentine's Day special ever.
You
Let's
guys
not talk
haven't.
about that. Next.
You know
trying
Moving
to,
on.
Yes, but I'm trying to deny reality.
How is everyone doing? It has been as cold as -8 today in Glasgow. I was not awake for that.
I was going to say,
Well-
during the night it was like -15 at some point.
Oh.
certain
I
parts
was
of the
wearing a
country.
onesie.
I had my hot water bottle, so I was fine. But I was also cold because I was ill.
Yeah, there
So it
are
was like-
2 out of the 5 members of staff in this office are wearing masks.
Yeah, I am once again ill during a podcast. That's like my thing at this point. Watch next month, I'll be ill.
It's a weird thing to have, but okay.
Which
That's your
virus
gimmick.
is Soph going to have? Let us know in the comments below.
Yeah, I'm. What embarrassing? Do you want an embarrassing story from my visit to my old school today, or do you want a sad story about the fact that it's cold?
Always embarrassing.
Is the sad fact about you cold? Is it because you're sad and lonely and single?
Well,
Wow.
that wasn't the intention. You remember 2 weeks ago I got my boiler replaced.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Guess what's not working?
What?
Your boiler?
My new boiler!
Hey.
So I have someone coming to look at it on Thursday.
That's less sad and more annoying.
That is very annoying, but I wanted to phrase it as sad so that it doesn't come across as bitter. But so I've experienced -15 apparently in the middle of the night. My body warmed itself.
You put the heater on in the night?
I
You
don't
put the
know.
heater on in the night?
In the middle of the night. I just want to be warm. Since I'm lonely, I might as well
Sorry.
be warm.
The reason I repeated that was because I wasn't holding my mic to my face.
No. She's also wearing a mask, which
Yeah.
doesn't help either.
We
so.
need to get Nadia like a Britney Spears mic.
Just
I'd like to point
helmet.
out you don't need to get me anything because this is the last podcast I'm doing.
I didn't know when we were going to come. Do you want to come to that now? So I said January with the comings and the the goings is we're finally getting rid of Nadia.
Yeah.
That's
You're
how I'm
not getting-
approaching
no, but
this
the
because
thing is,
she's
you're not
been mean.
getting rid of me as of January. You're getting rid of me as of next week.
This is true. But so this is the last podcast you're on, and for anyone listening, because this will go out to patrons on Wednesday, and to the general public on Thursday.
I've been fired.
Freeze day?
Freeze day.
Freeze
Thursday.
It's all freeze day
So
right now.
if you are listening to this when it comes out, tomorrow, Friday, is Nadia's last shift at R-CADE.
It is.
No,
indeed.
Yes.
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 no, tomorrow's Thursday.
Today
No, wait,
is-
if we're listening, crap, sorry.
If
I
you're
didn't- I
listening to
didn't
this
follow
when
the
it comes
train of
out to
thought,
the
I'm
general
sorry.
public on Thursday,
Yep.
if you're on Patreon, you've got 2 extra days.
To not see me.
So yeah, Friday is your last day. How do you feel?
I think there's too much going on at the moment for me to feel anything, which is a weird sentence. Because I'm at this moment, I've only just confirmed when I'm allowed to move into my flat, and I've got my contract signed for my new job. For specific purposes, I'm going to actually work in the games industry now. But
What did you call the last 2 years?
Have I made games while I've been in R-CADE?
No, but this is an industry of games.
Anyway, moving to Dundee. And so yeah, it's a good thing that I'm moving on. It will be sad. But I'm not going to be dead, and I'm only going to be like an hour and 45 minutes away via train.
That's
Sorry,
dead.
nobody's visiting you in
That's,
Dundee.
we're not. Nobody's
oh no, I've
traveling
already
that far.
had threats.
Threats. Well, you are a woman in gaming now.
Oh, that was a bit on the nose, Sam.
I did call him sad, single, and lonely earlier. So.
It's not my fault, the sad reality of the gaming industry.
Well, my current work apparently isn't going to be that bad.
By threats, you mean people threatening to come
Yeah,
and
it's people
visit you.
threatening to come visit me.
Your
but-
friends threatening to be
Yes.
your friends.
It's good threats.
But I will also point out that I will also be visiting through to Glasgow because my parents are remaining here, so
This is true.
I might come see people.
You might be around.
I might be around.
Not as much as Lewis, who
No.
we is always here.
You say that. I don't think he's actually been in the shop for a while, except
No.
for that party.
Yeah,
I've
this
seen
is
him
true.
a reasonable amount.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
he's not stalking us.
No.
But it's
He might be stalking me at home, but
What?
If anything, Dan,
if he is, he's
are you
very good
stalking
at
Lewis?
maybe. I keep asking him to do things. He keeps having convenient excuses.
it. Like having to work.
No. I was like, hey, do you want to do something? He was like, sorry, I'm
No.
redecorating.
No, first of all, it was sorry I've got COVID, and then it was sorry I'm redecorating.
Yeah.
Next week it's I'm washing my hair.
Yeah, that's probably coming. But yeah, so I hadn't really planned for this to be a goodbye Nadia show on the basis of.
That's fine. We can move on.
I mean, have you enjoyed your time here? You started January 2020, same time as Lewis, and you outlasted him. Congratulations, survival of the fittest. So it's been over 2 years that you've worked here. I think when Lewis left, he was about a month shy of
Of-
having worked in store longer than online.
to pandemic,
So
yeah.
you have worked in the shop longer than you've been at home making
Just.
content.
Just.
Just. Which did you like more?
Mine neither. They all have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't wear jammies as much when you're in the shop.
I did try to get us work Ugg boots, but no one else was into it.
I would be happily
In
working
jammies all
in
the time.
onesies, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be a
Agreed.
new uniform.
All my onesies are
Hell
too
yeah.
small for me now.
Buy new onesies.
I don't like onesies.
Why don't you take two onesies?
Nope.
And then
'Cause then that's a
like
twosies.
fusion the two onesies into one bigger onesie.
That would be twosies.
Yeah.
That's just an
Well,
idiot
one and a
at that
half
point.
C's.
Well, I can't wear an hoodie and only an hoodie. That would be bad.
Why?
Quite long.
Coming to Quantum Roberts Instagram very soon.
At Quantum Roberts. Probably coming to
like a
at,
virgin killer sweater.
probably coming to at Quantum Roberts Instagram soon is either photographs of Polaroids we took at my birthday party this weekend, or a follow-up photo to me and Nadia and our adopted Pikachu child.
Oh yeah, we need to do that.
We need to take a photo with Winter Pikachu later.
If
We're
you
doing
like
that.
photos of photos, just check out my mum's Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
She enjoys doing that
I
quite a lot.
cannot believe you're suggesting people follow your mum.
She's very entertaining.
That's fine. Yeah, shout out to
She's
Theo.
also, if you
followable.
ever meet his mum, she will make you follow her on Facebook.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
Is there anything else you want to say to people?
No, it was just a throwaway joke of how there's no point in buying me a different mic because I'm going to be gone.
Well,
like-
we'll have enough mics. Like, we won't have too many mics.
This
It's
is
good.
true.
Yeah.
We're getting a new mic. Mike's replacing Nadia.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
Mike Wazowski.
So we're recruiting a mic.
We're on the search for a mic. If your name is Mike, get in contact. No, don't get in contact. Yeah. What's your last bit of wisdom? This is good podcast.
That's good dead air. I love it.
don't
Yep.
know. I have no advice for anyone. I've been asked by my lecturer at uni to come and give advice to the other students about, getting a job and stuff, and my only advice can be,
Apply.
Is that what you said to the school kids today when you visited?
No, I was really professional when we seen the school kids today.
Do you two want to talk about your experience seeing the school kids today?
Experiencing the school kids?
I said your experience seeing.
Oh,
Sorry,
right.
I talk very fast.
That was very quick.
Would Nadia
yes.
and Mish like to speak about your opportunity going to speak to the next generation of gamers as part of the R-CADE Outreach Programme?
It wasn't gamers, it was game developers. Because we went, because they were doing a school project, which involved them using Scratch to make their own games.
Scratch is a
pairs.
coding software.
Yeah, Scratch
So-
coding
or
software. It
language.
makes it a little bit
sorry,
easier, a bit more building blocks, but it's still a good way of starting out.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically just went along to kind of explain about what we do and then look at their projects and give them a bit of advice on things and give them some feedback. And I think I had PTSD to when I used to be training to become a primary school teacher.
You went into full teacher mode.
I went full teacher.
It was really cute though, because all the kids did really well. They all had their own little adventures. They all get to create their characters and make their own sound effects.
Mm-hmm.
I did, however, get rickrolled by one of them.
Yeah.
Because if you earn so many points in the game when you win, it pops up with a Rick Astley photo, and all the boys, their sound effect was actually them singing. Never going to give you up. And I was like,
Yeah.
You
It
guys
was
are
the
like
original
10.
version,
I've
and
just
it
been-
was 243 points later that this triggered. So the guy's just like, wait for it, wait for it.
It was good. It was like, well done.
Is there anything more beautiful than Rick Astley becoming relevant again due to the internet?
I know.
He's never not been
He's
relevant.
never been out of the
No.
general zeitgeist of it all.
Yeah, he is the zeitgeist.
He is the moment.
Yeah.
That's the title of the podcast.
It's
Rick Astley is the zeitgeist.
Yeah. I also went back to school today, which sounds like the opening to If You Were to Go to the Woods Today. Yeah, I got invited to go back to my old school to watch a basketball game. I was only there for 5 minutes and I managed to embarrass myself. That was the other short story I had to tell you.
He worked it in there
A
somehow.
basketball came my direction and I tried to stop it
Uh-oh.
and may have pinwheeled my legs and fallen on the floor.
Oh, no.
In front of all of the students and my friend Duncan, who then hit his head in his hands, and I went, well.
And you're coming back to coach.
Yeah, I had suggested
They're not
maybe-
they have zero respect.
I blame the Timberlands that I'm wearing. But also, it just proves that literally nothing has changed because I've fallen on that floor so many times.
You know it well.
I know the pain.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, are we ever going to go back to school? Because we're the only ones that haven't.
Haha, no.
No,
like-
exactly. Yeah.
I feel like at some
hate,
point-
I
You could
hate
not
it.
catch me in that building
Yeah.
again.
Same.
I feel like at some point, Andrew, you should have been invited back to do a talk.
Oh, you have done a talk, but you didn't do a talk in your school. You've
I
done
did
a talk in our son's
Yoshi's.
school.
Yeah. in our son's
As the
school, yeah.
which is hilarious. I love that story about. It was the careers day.
Yeah.
You know, that typical one where the teacher asks the kids to invite their parents in to talk about their jobs for careers. Andy, you went in and talked about R-CADE. The kids were like obsessed, loved it.
Yep.
Kept talking about video games, and then the poor guy that came after you, what was his job?
He worked for RBS. And wanted to talk about the banking system and how kids could save their money straight away. Stop spending money. Put it away for a rainy day because the system's so screwed that you're going to need it when you get older.
Yeah.
You've not got any pension. Not happening.
And then there's just the kids with like £2 coins. Just go.
No Freddos for you, children.
I've got
So-
Robux.
Yeah, that was a good day. That was a good day.
What else was a good day? Well, all of December here at R-CADE Glasgow.
Well,
You like that
that's
say?
We haven't finished it yet.
Including
Is
our...
it? We are 13 days into December.
Yeah, but the whole month's
Already,
been great.
like, it's insane. We're halfway
Oh,
through
happy
the month.
birthday to my brother, by the way. He won't listen to this, but it's his birthday today.
It's also Taylor Swift's birthday today.
I hate her.
Why?
Wow.
I just don't like Taylor Swift.
Why?
We know
I have my reasons.
Oh, I
We
know
know
those
why.
reasons.
Everyone knows my reasons. And Harry Styles. You're off the block as well.
What, it's his birthday as well?
No,
Oh, right.
No.
Sam just has a vendetta against them.
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
I shake my fist at E. That's, yeah. If you want to fight me, we'll be buying the bike shed later. Anyway, we had
Shit.
as in bike shed.
Oh, right.
Anyway, we had the big fat quiz of the year, the first Saturday of December. We have a quiz in R-CADE the first Saturday of every month unless we're closed. That's how that works. And I'd say the one for December was the big fat quiz of the year,
It was.
It was.
as written by Andrew.
Yep.
You have fun?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I enjoyed it. I think I had it prepped in time, so like a good week before, and then decided to add another round last minute. So I did that the day before, and then realised it ain't gonna work. So I had to do it again a couple hours before.
Yep.
What was the round you added?
It was the younger or older round,
Yeah.
or the
Oh,
before after
yes.
Yep.
round. So it was a twist on a before. Usually you have a before after. Did this thing happen before or after that thing? But I did it with celebrities' ages. So yeah,
And it
that
was all
last
people
month.
who'd been nominated for.
Academy Awards at the 94th Academy Awards. Yeah.
Good. Yes.
And we
thing.
didn't have the same audio difficulties that we had last quiz
Yeah, I know. I learned from my mistakes.
learn.
What can I say?
because we tested it earlier in the day.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if there were any things at the end of November. Because I've had the sudden realisation that as we do these podcasts, we're always going to be talking about the quiz.
We're
Is that
half of a
what
thing and
happened?
half of a thing. Yeah.
But I'm trying to remember end of November, what we got up to, anything that's coming to people's
It was the
minds.
90s.
It
That
was the
didn't
90s.
happen. Just move on.
Okay. Let's move on to what's coming up for the rest of this month. As you say, we're halfway through December. Again, as you're listening to this, this coming weekend is our over 18s Christmas party on December 17th, and then our family Christmas party on December 18th.
Sold out.
Sold out, yeah. So sorry.
The over 18s one isn't though, is it?
No.
No,
over
still
18s.
space.
There's
Over
still
18s there's space, but if you are under 18, sorry.
Is it official Christmas jumper party?
Yes,
It's been advertised
we
as
want
that, isn't
the
Yeah.
the over 18s Christmas party to be.
The 18th,
Christmas
yeah.
jumpers are encouraged. We will
So-
have prizes for the best and worst Christmas jumpers.
So
Yes.
I need to get one.
I've started collecting. I'm currently
Collect.
You're
wearing,
wearing the
one,
gingerbread one.
and it's a gingerbread man that's been ripped in half. I adore it. It's beautiful.
He's now, what you can't see is I think
Just
he's just
rubbing my
rubbing
gingerbread
himself.
man.
Rubbing his own, no, rubbing his belly. It's not that kind of workplace.
So yeah.
So we've
if
got that
you're-
this weekend.
Yep.
Over 18s and family Christmas parties, which should be fun. We're then closed for a week. No reason. No one's birthday. No Jesus
I
time.
want to sleep.
Well, if the crazy lady in Damaskino earlier was anything to do with the, Jesus, that's real.
What?
Crazy lady in Damaskino.
Is this a story I want to know?
That was pretty much it.
Yeah,
That's
it's pretty
that's
much.
the
She was just a
story.
bit mental and told me that the virus wasn't real and it was all the Illuminati.
And that Jesus also wasn't real.
Yeah, and
Those
that
were her
she's
two
learned
things.
all this as she's become 60 years old because that's when you learn more about the world, apparently.
That Jesus and COVID were both
She was
hoaxes.
mental, listen, just worryingly.
Okay. Okay. So we're closed for the following week, but we'll get later on in the podcast. I'll give you a breakdown of all of our opening and closing dates for the winter season. But just know that our next big event will be on December 31st, which is a New Year's Eve party. Not going to midnight. We want to go to sleep. But it will go till 10 p.m. So if you need pre-New Year's party, come to someone else.
Come to our party.
Come to our party. R-CADE.
Our hoot.
Our
I can't believe we haven't thought of a really good pun for the New Year's Eve party yet.
Aardvark.
I can't think.
No, it's Aardvark.
I know.
If you give me 10 minutes, I'll give you something good.
He'll just blurt it out in 10 minutes.
Yeah, scream it.
Completely
Drop 'em all
moved
lungs.
on with the subject matter and he'll just shout
We'll
something.
be talking about like our favourite pizza flake toppings, and then I'll just randomly.
Pineapple.
Nah, here we
Nothing.
go.
Just bread. Just bread.
Nadia's favourite pizza topping, by the way, is less pizza.
What I've learned. Wait. The option was more pizza. I could
There's
top
always
pizza with
an
more.
option for more
I could
pizza.
top pizza
With more pizza.
Not just
Yeah,
a
hell
calzone.
yeah.
I was gonna say that's
But that's the
That's
same
not more
pizza.
pizza. That's the same amount of pizza.
I'm
Yeah, it's
thinking
folded over,
a big. I don't want to. I want to put a Chicago Town deep dish on top of a regular pizza.
Why are you the way that you are?
It's under the sauce.
I am going to visit Chicago in 2023, mainly because I can't find any good deep dish in the entirety of Scotland, and these are priorities for me.
Is that the case, or is it that deep dish just isn't that good?
Oh, no. It can be.
I'm not a deep dish kind of guy, to be honest.
That's because Glasgow's ruined it. Scotland has let it down.
Why are you making the assumption that Sophie hasn't had a deep dish elsewhere?
I mean, I haven't.
Sophie's
but
never
that's
been on
not
a
the
plane.
point.
Ah. I like
So
that.
unless you've sailed to Chicago,
This is a tangent. This is definitely a tangent.
All right,
I
fine.
made a tangent.
I know,
So-
but that's the whole time you were supposed to think of a pun.
Yeah, I've not been. I've just.
No.
All right, well,
you made a bit
you've made it a
pizza.
disappointment. Now that we've overrun that, what's next?
well, for the rest of
Sauce
December, it says
is
so.
wonderful.
Over 18s Christmas party tickets still available. December 17th, 7 till 10 p.m. Family Christmas party, no tickets. Ignore it. December 18th. But just know that if you were trying to come to that, you can't. Soz.
Stop it.
New Year's Eve party, December 31st, which finishes at 10 p.m. Then in January, we've got our birthday.
Happy birthday.
you jumped there.
Actually, talking about school, that's the theme of January.
Yeah.
So we should have done all our school stuff in January. That's
Yeah.
R-CADE turns 5, which, as we all know, is the age you start school.
In Scotland, at least.
So, we are making it school themed because the shop is going to school in January.
What are you talking
I
about?
don't know. So, our January 7th back to school quiz is our quiz. It's a
Why
school
is he
back to
Gordon
school.
Ramsay?
I don't know.
In the jungle.
It's the fact he's also shuggling, which makes no sense because this is audio only.
It's for-
It adds to the.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh.
William Shatner on the corner here.
Yep. I don't know. I didn't have a comeback. Speaking of comebacks, back to school quiz, January 7th. The general idea, right? Because we said this at the end of the last quiz.
For
Audio
for the
listeners.
audio only listeners, Sam said it's general, which
General
I
quiz.
which I saluted at naturally. Nadia went to do the same, but forgot that she was holding a microphone
Yeah,
in
and
her
have the
hand
glasses.
and just
Where's the
dunted it off her
microphone?
head.
So it's based, the quiz we're hopefully going to be basing it off of Are You Smarter Than a 10-Year-Old?
Yes.
To
Maybe.
some degree.
Yep.
I love the one that's leaving.
We'll
so, yes,
find out.
that's what we're doing.
Because I was the one that suggested it.
Yeah, but you won't be here. We might change it.
Is it true?
But we're going
Go ahead.
to, we'll hopefully maybe do that. If we don't, it's still going to be back to school themed, so
Absolutely.
there might be, oh,
Oh.
Sam's
Ooh.
dressing up as Britney Spears.
no. No. We're also going to have an all-ages school party, which is our birthday celebration for all of our guests on January 21st during the day. That's a Saturday. And then our arcade lates is replaced with a birthday school disco on
Yeah.
January 21st in the evening. And then to round out January, on Saturday, January 28th, Rollway is back to do a D&D session, intro to D&D. So if you've not done D&D before, come down and do it with them and us.
They
And if
are
you have done D&D
also
before-
doing the school special. I don't know what it is. They got very excited about this. They will be announcing more details, but when we told them it was our birthday month, they have a very specific campaign that they will be doing
Oh, yeah.
for that night. School themed or based or something.
Yep.
But they'll be posting that on their social media next month.
You know what I can't wait for is at the school disco on the 21st is when Michelle and I can recreate Romeo and Michelle's dance
Yes.
from one of our favourite films of all time.
So what we need to do is between now and then we need to campaign on social media to get Alan coming.
Oh yeah, Alan Cumming is, I think he's still doing stage show stuff in Glasgow, so he will be in the
So
area.
please can you come down and help us do the Romeo and Michelle dance?
Could recreate it.
How many years ago did he do that?
That was 1996, I want to say.
No, Romeo and Michelle's like 98, 99.
Was it later 90s? Michelle's going to IMDb it very quickly.
Do you think he'll actually remember it?
Probably.
Of course he does. He's fabulous.
Do you know this dance I'm talking
No.
about? No?
The Time After
You
Time
don't know?
one?
Time After Time by Cyndi Lauper.
Time after time.
So good.
Oh, I think I have seen that.
Yeah, it's where
love
Lisa
Alan Cumming.
Kudrow pretend he's her.
97.
97, I was close.
You okay?
I was close.
I have no idea what this is a reference to, and I'm very
It's Romeo and Michelle's High School Reunion, which is a film
Oh, I've
released in
seen clips from
'97. With
Is that Lisa
they basically
Kudrow just
they,
insults everyone.
Yeah. they go back to their high school reunion, but they try to pretend that they're successful. They invented post-its, I think, is their.
My father invented post-its.
My father invented post-its. Yeah. And then they recreate a dance they did in high school, and it's the most incredible thing ever.
Ah,
It's so
okay, thank you for the context.
Go check it out.
The ones I'm getting. That
Anyway.
seems appropriate to move into some of our favourite pieces of like Christmas media, guys.
Romeo and Michelle, that classic Christmas media.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, those are all of our plans for January and December. What? December and January. I'll go through those with you again at the end of the show. But I wanted to ask us about things that remind us of Christmas, of this festive time of year, all the many holidays that come with it, whether you celebrate Christmas or New Year or Kwanza or Hanukkah, whichever tickles your fancy.
Hanukkah. You mean Hanukah?
Hanukah.
You say Hanukkah?
No,
No,
the
we all
world
say
says
Hanukah
Hanukkah.
because that's the way it's spelled and pronounced.
Hanukkah?
No, not Monica. Like a harmonica?
No, it's like Goldie Hawn is how he's pronouncing it.
Hanukkah?
Anyway,
You ask a professional.
Hanukkah.
So I just want to know, like, what sort of things
Rabbi.
remind you of this time of year. The example I gave to you guys was the trailer for Assassin's Creed 3. And the reason I say that is because I've been playing the game recently, and the reason I bought the game when I was younger is because the trailer for that has the main character skulking through a snowstorm while Radioactive by Imagine Dragons plays.
Yeah.
That very American Civil War song. But
Yeah.
on the subject of Hanukkah, there was a Disney Channel original movie when I was growing up called Full Court Miracle. The
Is
plot
that
of-
basketball related?
It's a basketball
It
movie.
is a
yeah.
basketball movie. Okay.
But the basis of which is about a Jewish boy in New York whose school basketball team is going to get shut down unless they can get a coach, and he finds a former NBA player living in his van and convinces him to fake being Jewish so he can be hired by the school to be the head coach.
is
And then
this sequel to Blues Brothers?
at the end of the movie, they celebrate Hanukkah together by playing basketball in the back garden.
So wholesome.
Have you ever seen that
Yeah.
animated movie 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler in it?
I've not watched it. I know of it, and I
I
know the
watched-
synopsis. But
It was alright.
yeah.
That's about Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Is that your
No.
festive season?
No, the fact
reminder?
you said Assassin's Creed, it just like because it's beginning to look a lot like murder.
It was more just the snow. Like I just as I was writing down, movies, movie scenes from video games, because that's kind of what we do here. Music, musicals, pantomimes. But because I was trying to find a video game angle to it, I thought first about the penguins from Super Mario 64, and then about that trailer because it's very, very snow focused.
Snowkist, if you will.
Focused
Sure.
by.
My Christmas media is
Doesn't it be
Muppets
Christmas?
Christmas Carol.
Is that your favorite Christmas movie?
It is Christmas is happening because it's Muppets Christmas Carol. As much as Nightmare Before Christmas is one of my favorite Christmas movies, and it's a Christmas movie. I don't care what you say. Halloween movie, people.
I love that the thought that you can go through like November, December, January, not see Christmas Carol. Like, no, Christmas never happened. No,
Oh yeah,
didn't happen.
no,
Never happened.
it's not real Christmas unless Muppets
Why is that
Christmas
tree there?
Carol
Stop
has
it.
been on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I also don't agree with those people that put Christmas trees up at like the start of December.
It was just the way you phrased it, where you were like, "Christmas happens because of Muppets Christmas Carol."
It does.
What does that
My
mean?
You don't know that
start
Gonzo
of
is
Christmas
Jesus.
is always when you find the rum truffles in the shop.
Oh yeah.
Christmas
yeah.
does not start until the rum truffles appear
Those
in the
little
shop.
red packets appear, and you're like,
Is it Dan cake?
Yeah.
Dan cake rum
Yeah.
truffles.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Muppets Christmas Carol, that is my Christmas media.
That's your Christmas media.
Yep.
I
Michael
said it-
Caine acting the straight man to a bunch of Muppets is the best thing ever.
Literal.
That's every Michael Caine movie ever.
They all include the Muppets.
The Dark Knight.
No, yeah.
Have you not
yeah,
noticed
can
that? Have you
'Cause
not
everyone
seen
else is a Muppet.
In Batman, it's just Gonzo cutting about in the back.
It's Rizzo. Just like
Miss Piggy is Catwoman.
That would be really
Oh my
cool,
god, all I've got in
actually.
my head is light the lamp, not the bat, light the lamp, not the bat!
Muppets Batman when?
oh
my
yeah.
God, yes.
That's a crossover we all need.
That's
Exactly.
the movie. Because
Somebody
there's always
wants
that
Pride
thing
and
on Twitter.
Prejudice.
There's always that thing on Twitter of like, if you could take a movie and replace the entire cast apart from one character with Muppets. Whichever Batman has Bane.
It would be Dark Knight Returns then, if that was the case.
Pride and
Rises.
Prejudice is what I want Muppets to
What
be
did you say?
involved in.
Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises. What did I say? Returns.
Returns.
Yeah.
I
my
think
bad.
actually, because I
It's
was going to
Batman
say,
Returns, then the Dark Knight, and then the Dark Knight Rises.
whichever one's got
Oh, it's
Bane.
Batman Begins.
Oh.
Then we.
Batman
Yeah.
Returns is also a film, though.
That's Michael
Yeah,
Keaton.
it's the second.
Michael
That's the
Keaton.
Keaton. Yeah.
Michael,
was
yes.
Batman.
Keaton.
Batman
Yes.
Returns.
Is
yeah.
Batman Returns the Christmas Batman?
No, that's
Batman and Batman Returns are both set at Christmas.
Yeah.
That's
Oh.
the Tim Burton
The Tim Burton
versions
ones.
back
Tim
in 1989
Tim
and
Burton's.
1992.
correct.
Penguin.
I was going to say the one with Bane because I was going to be like, just that's the
Well,
one. but
which
no.
one? Because there's two with Bane.
Oh no, but Fozzie would have to be Bane.
Because
Well, because here's the thing: do you
Are you
make
talking
Bane?
about Batman and Robin with
Batman and Robin also had
with
Bane.
Bane's
Yeah.
not-
Poison
the straight
Ivy?
Should
Yeah.
Bane be a
Uma
Muppet?
Thurman.
Yes.
so that a Muppet is breaking Batman's spine?
Yes.
Or should Bane be the one that's a human so that he has to
No.
crack Kermit over
No,
his
because your main
over
character
his
is the
teeth?
law of the Muppets movies is the main character is the human one. But in this case, it would literally just be Michael Caine again, because Alfred should be the only person who's not a Muppet. And then you just have Bane as Fozzie breaking Rizzo the rat over his knee.
Why is Rizzo Batman?
It seems funnier.
Well, Kermit would be Batman, wouldn't he? He's the
I'd like
main character.
I'd like to see
No,
Kermit
he's
smaller.
Commissioner Gordon.
No,
I can't do the
no,
voice.
Fozzie Bear would be the commissioner.
No.
Oh, Fozzie would be
Hell
the
yeah.
commissioner.
I can't
better
do
go.
any.
Animal Bane?
Bat like waka waka waka.
Is Animal Bane? No, Animal could be actually. You know what? Scrap this. No, Michael Caine. Animal is going to be Alfred.
I want Statler and Waldorf to be Two-Face.
I want Kermit to say, "Where is he?"
Well, Kermit being green, he would naturally be the
What does
Riddler
that
then,
mean?
wouldn't
Yeah,
he?
but that means Miss Piggy is
Joker.
Miss Piggy's oh my god,
As Harley.
Catwoman.
Oh no,
I
no.
said
Miss
that to
Piggy is
start.
Harley. Kermit is
Mr. J.
Joker. It's Mr. K.
Mr. K. Oh, Mr. K.
Anyway,
So that's my favourite Christmas movie.
Anybody else got Christmas media?
Songs. Pantomimes I put in at the end there. Having flashbacks to John Barrowman.
Mine is Killing in the Name by Rage Against the Machine.
oh, not the Christmas #1
Yeah.
thing.
No, but
freaking
it's
hate that.
purely because my mum would play it at Christmas.
Yeah,
So
fair
it's
enough.
like a family
It's a
thing.
You heard the lad
I'll sit around the
baby?
fire and listen to Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, obviously.
Just beep you. I won't do you. Tell me.
The machine in this point is clearly a printer.
What?
The Raging Against the Machine is a printer.
Oh, I thought that was like a Christmas reference. Did it work? What a disappointing Christmas gift.
Yeah, we lost Sam there.
No, have you not
No.
seen the little girl that gets a laminator for Christmas?
Oh,
She
the
loses
laminator
her
was
mind.
amazing, man. Have you not seen that? Was that the episode of Taskmaster?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the
Where-
superior
Yeah.
stationary
Where he's just like,
product.
what's the
yeah.
dictionary? And he's just like, a laminator.
They both, yeah.
They called back to that in a recent season as well.
Did
Yeah.
they?
Because they had a task where they did stuff with,
Yeah.
like, it was involving a laminator.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
Are you excited
Well,
about the new season?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good
I'm
lineup?
so excited for the new season. It's going to be so good. Cause it's
Not
not
made it yet. We're
yeah,
almost there.
but it's going to be really good. I'm excited.
No, Mish and I are watching Taskmaster from the start. So I think we've made it through 9
We're on to
seasons.
season 9 now.
Yeah. But we've been
Season 10
distracted.
is the best.
We've been distracted because we're watching Nevermind the Buzzcocks, the comeback.
Not. Oh, right. I was going to say not
The
from
new
the
one with
beginning.
Rick
There's so
Davies.
many series.
Yeah.
No. So we come back with it. We just finished the latest season of Nevermind the Buzzcocks, so we're back on the Taskmaster.
What's really sad to say is we were there and watching the original series as they came out. That's how old we are.
What, never mind, Buzzcocks from
Yeah.
Matt Lamar.
We
Yeah,
watched them
yeah.
as they came out.
Yeah.
So
I'd still say, like, back onto the stationery about laminate. Laminator is good, but also guillotines. Guillotine's also a good
Just a
stationery.
shredder.
No,
you know?
shredders are guillotines are good because that
No,
was
but-
one of the things that would always go missing is that you couldn't find your state. Like somebody would borrow the guillotine in the office and it'd be really, really annoying. Because
yeah,
you
but
then
which
couldn't get, like-
guillotine? You get the guillotine
One
that
of the ones
just
that's got a big
slides, or the
blade.
one with the big blade
the
that
slide's
goes.
good. The slide's good for accuracy and all that stuff. The blade makes you feel powerful.
Yeah, but why did they put them in schools? Why did they give kids a giant
So that
blade?
during the zombie
Wow.
apocalypse, the office staff,
just snap
your
it off.
auxiliaries who also doubled as first aiders, who just put a wet paper towel on.
I've just
your
got
feet.
flashbacks of the movie The Faculty, because that's what they do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They take the guillotine off and chop the fingers off.
exactly.
Michelle and Andrew, do you guys have Christmas media? Or
I'm
winter
old.
media?
Okay.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Hey,
Back when we had the wee wind-up toys made of tin, and they used to run along the roads.
You had tin toys. I had wood.
Remember when Lego was made of wood? That's true. That's how Lego was first built in wood. Anyway,
and were you around for that?
no.
No.
They're not that old.
I don't know. I don't have anything.
Again, it could be a movie like Nadia's just made fun of my favourite, but I always the reason I was going with slightly off the wall choices is because in the shop I always talk about how I like It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
It good.
It's depressing.
Nothing signifies Christmas to me. It just gets cold.
What
and
about
I'm
Die
like,
Hard?
okay. I love Die Hard, but I love Die Hard in general. Doesn't have to be Christmas. It is a Christmas movie, but it doesn't have to be
could
Christmas
have
for me
it
to
any
enjoy
other
Die
time of
Hard. I'll enjoy
Okay,
Die Hard
so
in the middle
what-
of summer.
What about Hanukah or Kwanza?
I'm not of those religions.
Okay. Are you of Christianity?
I am of no religion or all religion.
I am
I've
religion.
decided.
You don't need to be.
Like
Leave
sometimes it
myself
ends
open.
up coming down to what were you culturally raised in.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much it's why I celebrate Christmas
Yeah,
on a cultural basis, as opposed to a religious one.
fair.
But I can respect someone who just watches movies because cold. That's what the holiday.
We can't afford to put the heating on, but if I watch a film that's got a fire in it,
I can pretend.
If I had to choose one thing that signifies Christmas to me, it would be a song, and it would be "Christmas is Awesome" by Ruben.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That would be. And if you haven't heard that song, go on Spotify, search for "Christmas is Awesome." Christmas is. I did it too. I
Christmas
hear
is
an echo in my head, so because I'm monitoring
that's
all of
called
this.
your own brain.
No.
It's my headphones, and so I say double syllables for some reason because I don't think it's getting some of my syllables. So "Christmas is Awesome" by Ruben. Go find it on Spotify.
Niche.
Yeah.
Did you give an answer?
I think this isn't like a tradition or anything, but just the one thing that always make me think of Christmas is the year that me and my mum got a Sega. That one. I tell a lot of people that, like customers and that, when we come in here, which is like, I think it was like Christmas 94, 95. My mum used to work in a charity shop, and then that December somebody donated, it was a big cardboard box, and it had a Sega Mega Drive and about 20 games in it. And obviously we had to like rigorously test this to make sure it was okay, obviously. So my mum and I took it home. We decided we weren't really doing anything that year. We just went to my grand's for Christmas Day and then came straight back home. So we decided just to buy a massive tin of quality street sweets and spent my entire Christmas holiday playing all the Sega games from start to finish. And it was everything like, it took us like 3-4 days just to play Echo the Dolphin because it was so hard and frustrating. And it is literally me and my mum. I was like, 10 when this was happening, and both of us were openly swearing at the screen because this game is so frustrating. So I just remember all those games, like Road Rash, us playing columns for hours on end.
That game you found earlier, was that in there as well?
That was in there as well, yes.
Okay.
I forgot the name of it again.
Talmot's Adventure, or also known as Marvel Land.
Yes,
which
amazing.
we now have on the Mega Drive, thanks
Like,
to a friend.
I was obsessed with that game because it reminded me, it looks so much like Fern Gully, the movie. And I'm like, I can't believe that we've got that game now, I'm so happy. So yeah, playing Sega games with my mum for the entire Christmas holiday is what I remember.
That sounds like a gift, doesn't it? A lovely, lovely Christmas memory.
Stop trying to segue.
Oh, sorry. I
Sounds
just
like
stared at me and said that sounds like a gift, and I was like,
He's calling you a gift.
oh, thank you. Speaking of gifts,
No time like the present.
just let me do the segues. That's
I'm
what I'm
sorry, I was trying to help.
God. Well, you could help by getting me something to help around the house. And this Christmas, I don't know why I'm doing it like it's going to be an ad.
I know, you're like, pick up a Swiffer.
Today's podcast is
Do you know what you
sponsored by
should do this Christmas? Come to R-CADE Glasgow or controlrglasgow.com in order to buy Christmas gifts for friends and family. And if you're
Lovely.
looking for gifts, why don't we give you some inspiration as R-CADE Glasgow staff now opens their Secret Santa gifts to one another.
Ooh,
Our
Secret
Secret
Santa.
Santa gifts are outside of the office.
I was going to say they're not.
One
in
of
this
us is going to have to leave.
But
I will take that off you.
Sorry, Michelle, you're by the door. So, if you've never heard of Secret Santa before, you put all names in a hat.
Do you have friends?
Nadia.
Do you wear
I've heard of
wigs?
it before because it's a secret.
When will you wear wigs?
Do you wear wigs?
Do you wear
When will
wigs?
you wear wigs? I love that.
Why will you? When will you wear wigs?
You put a bunch of names of friends or people you work with in a hat, you pull them out, and you have to get a gift for someone whose name you pull out. Usually there's like a maximum monetary value attached to it. For us, it was £10 each. So we have got gifts for our fellow staff members, but no one knows who has bought them their gift. And part of the fun is trying to guess who did it. It's like Cluedo,
Who
but
done
with
it?
presents.
I like to point out my gift is not in there.
Where is
What? Okay, so that entire point of the game is out the window. Trying to guess. Never mind.
Take
If
that
everyone
bag.
could close your eyes.
Take the bag with you.
Andrew's looking
Close
in
your
this
eyes.
direction as if... Are you going to have to climb over multiple members of staff?
Everyone close your eyes.
I
I'm trying
don't
to-
feel
there-
safe anymore.
There's a...
This is my gift and I just slap everybody.
No! There's a... He's
Are
coming
we
this
all just
direction.
genuinely sitting in this room with our eyes closed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just
Well,
checking.
I am. I don't know about you.
Christian from WWE used to have a theme song that went like this.
Well, everyone
somebody's
shut their
hitting.
eyes and hoped that he wasn't going to slap them.
See if you just.
I feel like we're about to get pranked. See if you're naked when I open my eyes, I swear to God.
I've been through that before.
I am the gift.
Yeah, but you've unwrapped
Have you
yourself.
sorted your gift yet?
Yeah, no, like ages ago.
Are you wrapping it right
I just
now?
wanted everybody to sit with their eyes closed for a bit
Shut up, are we
longer.
ready? Right, okay, for God's sake.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I wonder what gift is
Wait.
yours, Andy.
Wait a minute, I thought you were going to try and mix it in, but
I
it's
can't.
so obvious
I
that it's
really
sitting.
can.
I would like to state for the podcast that it is just sitting beside the bag of
Everything else is in one
Everything
bag.
is in a bag, and then
Andrew's-
Andy's in a separate gift bag. That wasn't there 2 seconds ago.
Oh my God.
So closing your eyes was pointless.
No.
Andrew, since you've done this, you're in charge of distribution. So
Yeah.
choose one to hand to someone first, and make sure to check the labels.
Wait, what?
Just take the top one.
This one
Okay.
has an A.
You're the only member of staff with A.
I was just checking there.
I was thinking for a second, like, does anyone else's name
To
start
be
with
fair, there's
A?
also another wrap there that's got A.
Oh,
on
that
it.
was heavy and wet. I don't know. I shouldn't be banging it on the table.
The
This one
other-
also says A. Do I
Yeah.
also? Okay.
So Andrew's opening things that have A's on them.
That's just how I live my life. If I
Anything
see something
with
with
an
an
A.
A on it.
Right, ready for some ASMR?
So
ASMR.
Andrew's
Oh,
stimulation. What? What does ASMR stand for?
Autonomous sensory meridian response.
It's Wolverine's torso. I got Wolverine's
You
torso.
can hold his arm.
That's terrifying.
It's so scary.
Oh my God.
So Andrew's
Is that
opened
another
the
mug?
first of
Do we need to add
2
another
gifts.
mug?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. More mugs. Mugs. Okay.
It's a mug in the shape of Wolverine's body, and his arm is the sleeve.
and it's my favourite. It's Japanese.
Ah, nice.
Kewpie meal. Well, it's not Kewpie, it's Kenko, but it's still. Oh.
Is it wet?
It is wet and hard and heavy. Sorry, not hard.
I was going to say. It's not that cold. Why is it wet?
Because it's mayonnaise.
Yeah, but it's in several containers.
Yeah, but if it's been in a fridge, the condensation.
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 Something tells me it's not been in a fridge.
Yima!
Thank you. See, it's Santa.
Who do you think got it?
see, it says Santa.
Thank you, Satan.
Thank you, Satan Santa.
This is why we don't have any favourite Hanukah movies.
Secret Satan. Oh, we have to do that on Halloween. Can
Secret
we start a
Satan,
new thing
where-
called
but you
Secret
have
Satan?
to get something that people have to eat.
No, something they hate.
No.
So just buy Nadia a pizza.
We've learned this.
And you have to eat.
I'm ambivalent
double.
towards
We've
it.
learned this in the last month. I like all-round foods. Nadia does not.
I'm just not fussed
Do
about
you
them.
like pizza?
Pizza is okay.
Do you
if
like
I have
burgers?
to.
How do you feel
Not
about?
Do you like donuts?
If I have.
Do you like bagels?
Depends. Bagels are good.
Okay, we found one.
vol-au-vent?
Depends on the volume.
Apples. Do you like apples?
I'm alright about quiches as well.
Apples are more
Apples.
of a
I thought you
sphere.
said pickles.
Pickles.
What round?
Pickled onions.
Yeah,
Pickled onions.
What about
Cucumber.
cookies?
Right, next present.
That's a schlong shape.
All right, we'll save the guessing till the
Are
end.
we
Is it
guessing at
round?
the end?
We'll save the guessing till the
Okay,
end.
okay.
Yeah.
That
Okay.
lets
To
give
be
us
honest,
clue.
I actually thought we were just going to open them at the same time, but it's good.
Yeah. Everybody
Oh.
go. Everybody. This one says Nadia on it.
Ooh.
We have to do it one at
What's
a time.
that? I can't reach that.
If it's got the same packaging, nope.
There's a label on it.
That says mish.
Mish.
Don't open it. Just we should do
What's
one at a
cold?
time.
This one's massive. Oh, this is mine.
Okay. I'll hold the bag.
Yeah.
So that's all the ones out of the bag.
Um,
I wonder who got me mine.
Keep that behind you, Sam.
Is this my gift?
Are we opening it at the same time? We just
No,
open it.
no.
Okay,
I
let's
might
open it.
need to put
Michelle's
my mic
opening
down
hers
to
first.
I'm
open
opening
mine.
Give yours.
Mine's
Because we
ribbony
can't
and pretty.
describe everything all at once.
That's
We've got
very
time.
true.
That's fair.
Mine's is a little long. It's a long box. This is really.
Oh, there's a pickle in there.
Oh, a sword! I got a sword.
Michelle got a tiny sword.
A what?
Wait, it's got a hook on it like it's a necklace. That's terrifying. Get over.
Michelle got violent jewellery.
It's not really. I think it's a letter opener,
It's my favourite System of a Down song.
but it's very pretty.
You got it.
I got it, yeah.
Soph got it.
Of course.
See, it's got like a little loop.
Ah.
It could just be like a really dangerous earring. I would like to
That
say.
would be baller.
Danger
if you had
earring.
one
I
earring
know,
and it
right?
was a sword that goes past your shoulder.
I kind of want to do that now. I'd like to state for the podcast that the sword is like the length of like a decent sized pen.
Okay, cool. I
Very
was
long
wondering where you're
pen.
going to go
So
with
orange.
that. Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
And I was going to say that's beyond decent
Or
sized.
like a mini school
a decent
ruler.
sized pickle.
It's quite long, but it's cool. Yes.
Very cool.
Nice.
I'd personally say that's
Why
very
didn't
long.
somebody
Is it
give
sharp?
Mish a sword?
Yeah, we're good. It's sharp. I thought I'd slice my fingers to see if it's sharp.
I'll check. But
I will check.
try and cut my finger off.
Very good. It's fine.
Nice. Right, who's next?
I'll go.
Nadia's already started.
Okay.
Our microphone is not in hand.
I'll go.
It's also, these microphones have a mic on either side, and Nadia shouted into the side.
The side.
Like, so there's a front and back mic, and she shouted into this left-hand side.
This is why I'm not working here anymore.
Yeah, that's why. Not that you've got an awesome opportunity, and we're really proud of you.
Ooh.
Oh my god! The D20 earrings.
Oh.
Those are so cute.
Nadia has opened a set of blue, like, yeah, sort
like
of
blue
blue,
and purpley.
aqua-y, bluey, purpley.
Aquai.
Aqua-y.
Kawaii.
Oh, thank you, Secret Santa.
D20, Secret
They-
Satan.
they're very kawaii.
D20 earrings.
Thank you, Secret Satan.
So, you have a weird-looking Rudolph on yours.
I love him. He's very goofy.
He's very
He's
sensitive.
got tiny eyes.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put my mic down to open it because it's
That's
a
fine.
big box.
While you do, and while we fill the rustling of paper noise, I'd like to thank both Soph and our friend Rosie for making drawings for me for my birthday last week.
Oh, yeah.
I got a cowboy capybara
How's Cowpie
Capybara.
Cowpie Barra.
from Soph, and Rosie drew me me as a cowboy on like the edge of a bit of paper.
Why not you as a
Right, the side
capybara?
of
That
this
would have
is
been better.
concerning me purely because
Well, I think we know.
Hell yes.
Soph is opening an entire box of Mr. Noodle chicken kimchi ramen.
wait a minute, are they vegetarian?
Yes.
All right, okay, because that's why I was I was like, did somebody just buy the vegetarian? It's something that has chicken written across the side of it.
How am I gonna put this home?
What you do is you leave them here and you just have them in here
That's
for your
very
shift.
rude.
Yeah.
Best before November of next year.
I thought you meant November this
No,
year.
no,
I was going to say, oh my god.
Well done. Out of jail.
Yeah.
No,
I am
just-
very happy with my gift. Thank you,
Okay,
Secret Santa.
Sam, you're the last one.
Who could it be from?
Oh, I wonder.
We'll get to that. We'll get to,
We'll get to that
we'll get to
in a
that.
second.
Someone else needs to vamp. No,
Umpa, 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 umpa.
What the?
It's an avocado.
What?
Thanks!
There's lots of plasticky noises. Oh my.
Capybara fan club hoodie.
That's a thing.
Just for those of you that didn't catch that, Capybara Fan Club
I thought.
hoodie.
See, when you first opened it, because of the colour, I thought it was an avocado.
Yeah, that's why I said avocado.
It's a very angle. No, it's actually an okay looking capybara, but from this angle,
It's
because
because
it's a little
it's
bit wrinkled, it
yeah.
looks like he's furrowed his brow.
like,
Thank you, Secret Andrew. Secret.
Okay, so obviously you know who got yours, Sam.
Yes.
So you're welcome. Nadia, who
Yes.
got you your gift?
I think it was Sophie, and it's not to do with the fact that there was only 2 things now that had post-it notes stuck to them, and I knew that one of them was mine.
Yeah.
We're not very good at this.
Also, Sophie is well known for earrings,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I appreciate them. Thank you very much, Sophie.
You're welcome.
Nice. So who got you your gift then?
I think it was Michelle. I was talking about wanting those noodles recently,
Literally.
and she went to Costco.
The day before we went, the day before I went to Costco the other week, you were talking about, "Oh, you're going to Costco. I love those noodles." I'm like,
I do really love those noodles, though. They're very
you
good.
did mention about the veggie thing, and I did question it because I was like,
No,
I'm
they
sure,
definitely are. It's like
Yeah.
chicken flavour. Like
Yeah,
it's not actual chicken.
because I was like, you said you liked them, so even if they're not veggie, I will just get you them.
Yeah, you know what? If they're not, it's fine. I'll have a cheat day. It's no worries. It's all good. But they definitely are, though, because I did check.
Since we're going in a circle, Mish, who got you yours?
The fact that I saw Nadia put a thing in the bag. We're not very good.
We're bad at Secret Santa.
Yeah, I know, right? For references to what it is, it's a hairpin. It's for putting in it. It's for like spinning
If you
around,
do a
spinning in a
bun,
bun.
and then yeah.
It's very Lady Blanc shade.
I figured you'd appreciate tiny weaponry.
And Andrew, who got you yours?
I wonder. I'm gonna say Soph. No, it was Sam.
Sorry, I got another mug.
Swear to God.
But he's got a little muscly arm. Oh, that feels weird.
I'd like to
I don't
state
like
from now on, nobody buys anybody else mugs.
I mean, you could have
No
just got
mugs.
more mail, right?
Why didn't
I
you
could have
put-
got double mail.
Why don't you
yes.
just put the mail in the mug?
Oh,
No.
don't. No.
Don't tempt him. Andrew loves mayonnaise,
I do.
and I
love-
thought Kewpie mayo
do.
was just like the
It's so
nickname
good.
for all Japanese mayo. I didn't know it's a specific brand. So
It was a
that's
brand
the mayo
as well,
I
yeah,
always buy
yeah.
is Kenko.
It's kind of like Hoover
Yeah,
for
it
vacuum
becomes
cleaners.
sort of synonymous with.
Or Dyson. Yeah.
But then I that was the obvious thing, and then I felt
thank
like
you.
I didn't know what else to get, and I saw the mug shaped
Please
like
stop.
Wolverine and thought that is sick, and therefore you now have it. If it had been Gambit shaped, it would have been better,
Absolutely.
but Wolverine's more iconic.
Nice.
So yeah, that was Secret Santa.
Woo!
Yay.
Hopefully you enjoyed listening to us open presents.
We'll take a photo and post on socials. So, yeah.
For those of you who enjoy listening to us do visual things, you'll enjoy this next segment also. You know we like to play games. Last time we played Shaquille O'Neal. We could have done that this time with a bunch of Christmas names. But instead we're playing one of my other favourite games, Blockbusted. I should just stop shouting. With Blockbusted, I present the arcade staff with a photograph, which is a poster of a movie that I believe to be not well known, and then most of the time, Andrew has already seen the movie. But we have to try and guess what the movie is about based only on the poster, and then I will talk you through the synopsis at the end. So, Andrew, click on that link, and everyone else, if you can't see the thing from where you're sitting,
Look on your phone.
look on your phone. So if you're watching this on YouTube, which obviously it's basically only audio anyway, but I'll insert the image there. But if you're listening to the audio, you want to look up the Ref 1994 movie. This is a Christmas film.
Starring Dennis Leary, Judy Davis, and Kevin Spacey.
Yeah, I didn't really realise that when I chose this, but I also thought... yes, it's called The Ref. It shows Dennis Leary leaning against a wall, holding a gun, wearing all black, with his leg up.
He's going to pee on them. That's what this poster denotes.
Judy Davis and Kevin Spacey tied to chairs. Those
Dennis
chairs
Leary.
have a lot of bits of wood on them.
Dennis Leary,
Like
probably
ladder chairs.
more most well known for being whose dad? Spider-Man. Gwen Stacy's dad
Oh,
in Spider-Man,
that's
Amazing Spider-Man
In
movies.
doing my research, this is apparently the role that got him that gig. It proved that he could do more than just comedy. Is this a thing?
There's a decade or more between those two roles. What
Look,
the hell?
don't blame
2
me.
decades.
2 decades
I'm
between
gonna
those two roles.
That's what I was told. Is this a movie you've already seen, Andrew and or Michelle and or Soph and or Nadia?
No.
I have not seen
No.
it.
Have you heard of it?
It's a
No.
film I'm aware of, yes.
Right.
No.
So you know what it's about.
Vaguely.
I guess. Nadia, do you have any ideas so far?
No.
No?
Well, I'm going to say that he's a bumbling fool of a criminal, and they're trying to referee him through doing it because they're going through a nasty divorce, and each one wants the other one dead, because then that means they get everything and they don't need to give half of it each.
So you think that Judy Davis and Kevin Spacey have hired...
No, I think they're going through a divorce, and I think it just so happens this guy's also broke into their house, and they're basically just going, you know what, if you kill him, it'll be so much easier for everyone involved.
Soph, do you have any ideas?
They're being held hostage in a house where all of the chairs are also ladders.
It's got its ups and downs.
Those chairs are really bothering me. Like,
The fact that they've got 3 different bits on the
yes,
sides
it's
to hold
really,
them
it's
together.
really bothering me.
What I find the most amazing part of this movie is that Dennis Leary is a giant,
He's so big.
and the rest of the cast are tiny little
He's doing that whole cabidon
Far
leg thing without the...
away.
borrowers.
They're far away. These cows
Small!
are small.
Far away!
Oh, perspective.
Michelle, do you have a insight to the Ref?
Not even a little bit.
There's a tagline.
I feel like this is like a straight to video kind of movie.
Oh no, this was in cinemas.
Was it really?
This made
Yeah,
money.
this got a
Oh
major
my.
release, yeah.
There's a little tagline under the word Ref. It says, "They may be hostages, but what they're doing to this guy is criminal."
So basically, they're being terrible hostages and they're really annoying. And
yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
divorced couple that can't get
he's
along.
trying to. I don't know who he's threatening for some sort of ransom or something, but they're just really being. And he doesn't want to hold them hostage anymore because they're just really annoying.
I forgot that part of this game is that we then watch the trailer to see if that gives away more. Do you want to cue that up or no?
This is a,
I can try.
This is a very visual
It is.
audio podcast.
Welcome to the first visual audio podcast. We describe things so you don't have to see them. Why have you got an incognito?
Oh my god, are we going to have to do audio description?
I'm just dark. This is
We're
dark
not gonna be
mode,
good at that.
Sam. I live my life as a goth online as well as in real life.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Not the roof.
The
The roof. My big, I fat fingered E and W at the same time, so I become the roof.
iPhone style.
beef.
The roof.
That's a callback.
Okay.
To
This
something
will
that's not
play
enough.
through the computer, and the audio will also come through the podcast if I do this.
So they'll be able to hear
I
it.
feel
They'll
like
be able to
Is that
hear
not
it.
okay?
I don't know.
Will we get DMCA'd?
For the trailer?
If there's music in it, yes.
this is probably not a good idea.
There we go.
How
Mute it.
about wait if you pause it? Probably if we watch this, don't talk.
The thing
and
is,
then because we can cut it out later.
you guys won't be able to hear it because the audio's coming out of my headset.
We've not thought this through
is
at all.
not useful for us at
Let's
all.
let's instead just not bother.
But I can put captions on.
And Sam,
Okay, fine.
Oh.
You play. We
I'll play it in the background, muted,
So
with captions. There you go.
we currently see whatever his name is. What's his name?
Dennis Leary.
Dennis-
Dennis Leary is talking in a dark room. Kevin Spacey and Judy Dench. What was her name?
It's not Judy.
you know these captions are trash.
Not right.
It's YouTube captions. Come
Then
on.
you
We know about
describe-
this
Yeah.
from Game Awards.
I love YouTube captions.
I
they're
found a review
hilarious.
that says hysterically funny. What's her name?
I'll be the judge of that.
What's her name?
The one that nobody knows because she
Judy
wasn't-
Davis.
There we go.
Anyway, he's in a dark room, and the two of them appear
Oh, wait,
to be
is
in a
it a
serious
Christmas
meeting.
movie?
It is a
Yeah.
Christmas movie. That's why it's here.
Yeah.
Ah.
So Dennis Leary's now in their house with a gun. There's a lot of Christmas going on.
Oh no, wait, it's her. It's, yeah,
Wait,
her.
did you say this was funny or serious?
It's a comedy.
Funny.
It's a comedy.
Okay, then why did you say like that this was the thing that got him a serious role?
I don't know. Blame the internet. Don't trust everything you read online,
I'm
online
blaming
Nadia.
you for now.
So I don't know who these kids are. Oh,
What?
Hanukah.
This is the most 90s movie ever. It's great.
Whoa, he has a gun to an old lady's head.
That's
Judy
gonna be done.
Dench and
Stop saying
Judy Davis.
This is all going real well.
Oh well, then at least they're at the house. That's fine.
I like
they're
their
wearing
hats.
candles
I don't know
on
what's
their
going
heads.
on.
I really
Part
like
of
those
the-
hats.
It's like a midwinter
Enormous
thing.
fire hazard, I would like to say.
She's drinking wine while having 8 candles on top of her head.
This is a really
This
long
is very
trailer.
National Lampoons.
The candles aren't lit.
They were lit.
They are.
This whole thing's lit. It's a great movie.
I mean, it's not well lit.
Bag of
No.
fluffy new socks.
Why does he keep sitting in the dark? Dennis Leary.
Why does it sound like?
I'm not understanding why it's called. I'm not understanding not understanding why it's called The Ref.
So, here is a description for the movie.
The ref cool scene.
No, let's not.
I'll leave it there.
So, abandoned by his partner, Dennis, a thief, finds himself embroiled in a family that has a lot of differences. He tries to get to the bottom of the situation and helps them resolve their differences. So, Dennis Leary breaks into Judy Davis and Kevin Spacey's house towards Christmas Eve, ties them up, but the two of them won't stop arguing, and so he has to referee their arguments as a married couple.
So technically, I
So you
wasn't
two were
wrong.
both, you were very, very close, yes, to the plot of this very unknown Christmas film. So if you need something to get into the spirit of holiday, watch Full Court Miracle instead.
Or Muppets Christmas Carol.
Or Muppet's Christmas Carol, or It's a Wonderful Life.
Or Die Hard.
Jingle All the Way. That's
Die
the
Hard.
best Christmas movie.
Die
Oh,
Hard.
Violent Night. I recommend.
Oh,
that.
Nadia has
Die
been
Hard.
talking up Violent Night a lot, yes.
Die Hard.
Rare exports.
No,
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm saying no to Die Hard, not Rare Exports. By the way, just to let you know.
Rare Americans?
No, rare exports.
I am a
Rare American. I was
No.
thinking the same thing, yeah.
So
Anyway.
That's
that's
also
been
a terrible man.
that has been the R-CADE Podcast for this month. There's still a bunch of stuff to come in December, as I already mentioned. We've got a Rory Teens Christmas Party on December 17th, which there are still tickets for. That is the clear and concise and specific date, given I mumbled through the rest of it. December 17th, if you're over 18, come party. Family Christmas Party on December 18th, which means we may be closed for a time if you're looking to come in. So just,
We will only be open until 5 p.m. on the Sunday, the 18th.
okay, keep that in mind, all those at home. And then, as I say, we've got New Year's Eve party on December 31st. Now, around that, there are some days that we're open and some days that we're not. That's how shops work. So our dates for Christmas, we will be closed from December 19th to December 26th. We'll then reopen from December 27th to December 31st, where we will celebrate New Year's Eve, not going into midnight, but, around then. We'll be closed. We will be closed December 1st and 2nd.
January 1st and 2nd.
Yes.
I'll be in Dundee.
We will be
Yes,
closed.
we're all closing to go and help Nadia move in on the 1st of
I'm
January.
not volunteering.
I'm a
No.
We will be
No
closed
way.
January 1st and 2nd, but we'll be reopened January 3rd through 8th for an extended week. Not full week, but you know what I'm trying to say here, from the 3rd until the 8th. It's longer than most times we're open.
So if you're sick
That
of
is
your
a full
family after Christmas and New Year, you should come down to R-CADE and play some games.
Absolutely.
And then normal hours from then on, which will be Wednesday?
Nope, no Wednesday.
Nope.
Thursday, Friday,
Sam,
Saturday,
nope.
Sunday.
Right. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 12 till 7 if you want to come and game with your family or play some board games. And then Friday and Saturday nights, 7 till 10 for arcade lates. You can get all your passes on R-CADEGlasgow.com. And if you want to come into the shop and get some goodies for friends and family, you still have time. You can also go to ControllerGlasgow.com. That is CTR...
You've made it too hard, Andrew.
CTRLRGlasgow.com if you want to get some gaming goodies and gifts for friends. Although you may be too late to get them delivered, you might be able to pick them up from R-CADE Glasgow at 121 Saltmarket in Glasgow, Scotland.
Just to double check, is there a click and collect option on the controller website?
Maybe.
And if you need a reminder of the dates that we are going to be open over the Christmas holidays and into the new year, check out our website or our socials.
Or
Exactly.
Google. Just Google us,
Or
and
Google.
the dates are all the opening times are up to date.
I literally added the dates we are open at Christmas to the website today. So there you
Websites for all your information, including our list of games and where you can buy passes to come down and visit us and talk to us about your favourite Hanukah movies.
go.
That's
Hanukah.
arcadeglasgow.com.
Hanukah.
Just arcade without the A.
And
Hanukah.
Glasgow with all the letters.
Hanukah. Sorry, I like the way you say it now. It's
New
nice.
vlog comes out at the start of every month. There are arcade sessions throughout the week. You can get more stuff early by going to our Patreon. Thank you very much for listening. I've been Sam. Michelle's about to say something.
I was going to offer everyone at the end of this podcast, all of our listeners, if you want to send in any questions for our Q&A for next month. So
Basically, we're doing a shortened vlog this month because we're not here all of December. So send us a bunch of questions to, I guess, the email address that's on our site.
yeah, even just messages
Or
on any
socials.
social.
A DM on a social, yeah.
Send us questions and we will answer them. Nadia won't because she's leaving. Goodbye.
I'm dead now.
We'll miss you.
Everyone say bye, Nadia.
Bye, Nadia.
And everyone say goodbye and happy Hanukkah, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Happy holidays.
Happy
We
Hanukkah.
wish you a Muppet Christmas. We wish you a Muppet Christmas.
Keep
we
the
wish
change, you
a
filthy
Muppet
animal.
Christmas.
And a secret Satan.
Happy Muppet Day.
Batman. But if he was Kermit.